So here's a funny story that happened this morning. I woke up late, feeling crappy, hating my life. I go to my phone, look at Facebook while in bed, and then I see this. Dark Souls Remastered! Dark Souls Remastered. Boy, you know I got to do an overreaction to it. So basically, I'm gonna overreact to this trailer. This trailer. It's a teaser trailer, but still, we're reacting to the Dark Souls Remastered trailer. Bro, this has become the best morning ever. You know you're doing something right when you got me hyped just to see that From Software logo. You know, the music alone is just hyping me up. The music alone is just hyping me up. Let's finish this trailer. Whew. Praise the sun! You know that I don't care. Praise! They got me to praise twice. They got me to praise twice. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Boy. That music and that little glimpse. I don't think, it'd be awesome if that was gameplay footage, but it probably wasn't, because they're not going to spoil that in a teaser trailer. But oh my god. I can't stress how ecstatic, how happy I was to see that on my Facebook feed. You do not know. Like I said, I woke up late, really late compared to when I usually have to wake up. I felt like crap. I look at my Facebook, see Dark Souls Remastered, look at the thing to see who posted it. Bandai Namco, official page. What? Because there was a thing where they were talking about possible Dark Souls Remaster. It was a thing like a couple weeks ago or a month ago. When the due date came and no word about Dark Souls Remaster, I was like, I figured there was a troll. It was a troll. This has revitalized my hope. I lost hope for a remastered. Then I see this, and I'm just like, boy, yes, I am definitely getting the remastered Dark Souls. See, if they decided not to remaster Dark Souls 1 could stand on its own. Because, graphically, not as good as, graphically, it doesn't look as good as Dark Souls 3, quality-wise. But, holy crap, the graphics were so good. And, not good as in high-tech, but, good as in frickin' remarkable. I loved the aesthetics of Dark Souls 1. after playing Dark Souls 3, I loved how Dark Souls 1 was styled. How it looked. I loved it. Like, it's kind of cartoony look. Not cartoony, but like kind of cartoonish look. I loved it because it felt right. Every place I went to in Dark Souls 1 was beautiful. Like, just the original Dark Souls 1, beautiful looking. Like, I loved it. I liked how the bonfire looked when you fully maxed it out. That looked sick. Like, that looked really cool. And the fact now that it's getting a remastered, boy, hell yeah. It's probably going to be like a remaster as in remastered graphics and that's it. And that's perfectly fine. Because it would be awesome to see Dark Souls 1 with graphics equivalent to Dark Souls 3. I want to see it because I always wondered that. How would Dark Souls 1 feel and look in Dark Souls 3 graphics? I wonder, because Dark Souls 1, graphic-wise, stands on its own. It's pretty freaking good. The look and feel of it is already awesome. What would be really cool, though, is if, when they say remaster, they're not just remastering graphics, they're remastering the systems, like everything in it. Like, as in, everything feels like Dark Souls 3, but in Dark Souls 1. That would be pretty cool. Because yes, Dark Souls 1, good game, but because I started off with Dark Souls 3, I liked Dark Souls 1 a lot, but I didn't care for like how slow it kind of was at times, because I was into like Dark Souls 3, fast-paced dodge, and all that. But hey, Dark Souls 1, still loved it. I had to take my time with it, but that gave me the opportunity to appreciate it more. To appreciate it. One sec. Dark Souls 1, I appreciate you. So I had to do that little skit. But Dark Souls 1, I appreciate you. I love Dark Souls 1. It's really good. But because I gave Dark Souls 3 my number 2 spot on my top 10 best games, because it introduced me to the Souls series. It was the first Dark Souls game I ever played. Because before Dark Souls, before I even played Dark Souls, and I heard about Dark Souls, I was like, it's supposed to be hard. And I was kind of staying away from it because I don't know why. I just didn't really care for it. I didn't really look into it that much. When Dark Souls 3 came out, I was looking at the posters and I was like, that actually looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. Like, it looks pretty cool. Then I saw, like, some gameplay of it, of, like, the first boss or stuff, and I was like, I'm a little interested. And eventually, when I was getting a new game, I got Mirror's Edge. I didn't really like it. I didn't like the new Mirror's Edge. I haven't played Mirror's Edge before. I didn't like it. But eventually I went back to return it. And then I was looking at it and I was like, Dark Souls 3. I'm going to try it out. I got Dark Souls 3, put it in there. It kicked my ass. I had to take a break from it. I got back into it. Love it. Love it. After I beat Dark Souls 3, I played Dark Souls 1. I immediately got Dark Souls 1.
It's 8
played
o'clock.
It. Shut up, computer. I basically got Dark Souls 1, played it, loved it. I could see why everyone loved Dark Souls 1. I could see it. I could feel it. The excruciating pain. It felt so good. Eventually, I got Dark Souls 2. And Dark Souls 2 is good. Just, it's not like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. Which, I was kind of like, because in Dark Souls 1, there's just something so special about Dark Souls 1. I'll probably make another video on why I think Dark Souls 1 is really good. And why I love, like, looking back at it now, I can tell why the difficulty for this game felt both hard and fair to me, at least to me personally. I might make a video about that because, bro, I just got the love of Dark Souls revitalized within me. Like after beating all the games, after doing everything in Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, well, not everything in Dark Souls 1, I still have some other builds to do that I just kind of didn't really do yet. I kind of got bored of it because I've played Dark Souls so much. I got onto Warframe and other games. With this remastered, I am getting back onto Dark Souls. Because holy crap, Dark Souls is such an amazing game. I'm glad they're doing the remaster. Because I always wondered that. What would Dark Souls 1 look like and feel like under Dark Souls 3-esque Dark Souls 3-esque graphics? I always wondered that. So I was like, would it still feel the same? Because in Dark Souls 1, the aesthetics, the graphics, the way they used the graphics, contributed to how it felt so good. The beauty of it. I loved the beauty of it. Like I remember that freaking Anor Londo, I loved it because it looked really good. And then the forest, I loved the forests in Dark Souls 1. Because the way it made you feel, the way it looked, it was just like, I liked it. But yeah, to sum up this whole video, I am buying Dark Souls Remastered. Do not get me wrong, I will do everything in my power to get it. I will pre-order that in an instant. When I get the chance, I will pre-order it in an instant. See, a part of me wants to see more trailers, gameplay-wise, but a part of me is like, please don't show trailers. Just keep giving us small bits like that are possibly not even gameplay, but just like, yeah, just keep giving us that, because I don't want to see the graphics until the game's out. Until I can see it. Playing it. I want to do that, because like probably like a week or no, hell, even a month before it comes out, I'll probably do a full playthrough of Dark Souls. Comment down below if you would like to see me play like a full playthrough of Dark Souls. Comment down below, because I do that. Because I'd do that in celebration of Dark Souls Remastered. I will do that. Because I love Dark Souls. I will do that. And it might not come out as quickly as my Dark Souls 3 playthrough, but hell, I will do that. Comment down below, please. I actually might do that because I love it. But yeah, this has been 5-Minute Hawkeye. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely comment down below how hyped you are about Dark Souls Remastered. I'm hyped. You can tell I'm hyped. This is a complete overreaction. Oh my god. Yeah, just like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.